And thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan with Craig Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke. It's Johnson, then there's Chamberlain, and it's McGrady in a shooting guard. And for the Mavericks, Davis is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
It's good from long range.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Doncic with the steal. And that one is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. James way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Now this is where you'd like the play to end up, right? LeBron James in rhythm off the catch.
Doncic dishes to Carter. Here's Pierce. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Doncic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
Gee, 3 straight years he was selected to the first team All-NBA, and that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Now here's LeBron. With the fadeaway. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's James following the score by Dallas. With the hook shot, that one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Johnson against Doncic. McGrady passes to Johnson. Chamberlain trying to get open. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
It wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider here the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Curry against Carter. Curry passes to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Pierce kicks to Carter. Another 3 for Dallas.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Give a big round of applause to your defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Olajuwon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's the pass to Carter. Oh, good on the triple. And Embiid has got the ball here for Cleveland. Three-pointer, Payton. O'Neal with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic finds Pierce. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Pierce has got 9.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
To the paint, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Curry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this to me is just a testament to the overall ability on the offensive end from Steph Curry. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior and has to face quality defense. He can still score it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. From the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. You've got Carter. Davis is out there with O'Neal. And it's Pierce. And it's Doncic in at the point. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Cleveland, Jokic comes in for Joel Embiid, and Irving subbed in for Payton. Curry against Jordan. Shoots over Curry. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Mavs. Irving passes to Curry. Cleveland moving the ball around. Olajuwon inside. Covered by Mutombo. Curry kicks to Thompson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hardaway. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Thompson misses. Dallas leading by 16.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And here is Hardaway following the three-pointer by Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Jokic. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Irving passes to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Here's Hardaway driving the lane.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Mavericks with the rebound. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Okay, man. Time to make some noise for your D-Town crew.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Jordan way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Jordan's got 9.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Pass to Nowitzki.
2 minutes.
Johnson outside. Nice D from Malone.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Chamberlain. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 1:47 left in the first half. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's LeBron, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Jordan kicks to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Magic Johnson picks one up.
15
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
And both free throws good for Paul George. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
But I'd say it's been a long time since Dirk lacked for confidence in catch-and-shoot situations. Lights out.
Nowitzki with the steal. James looking it over. And no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Count the basket. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron up top, defended by George. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Dallas ball.
So it's the Mavericks now. Passes to Jordan. And here is Hardaway. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 7.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's Dallas with... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Paul Pierce.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Tracy McGrady is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
It's good on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Chamberlain against Shaq. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A different look for Dallas. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Pierce. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Carter. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The pass to Finley. From deep. Offensive rebound.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Now here's James. He's guarded by Finley. James misses. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Kidd, good.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Nowitzki. No good there.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Johnson is right there. Johnson's got 5.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Mavericks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kidd against Curry. Pass to Olajuwon. They get a hand on it. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 5 on the clock. Allen for 3. And they recover it. Second chance shot. The putback.
If you want to be considered the best center in the game, show me on the defensive end. Shaq has the tools to truly be dominant on that side. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Dallas. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Now here's Curry. Outside Irving. And that one, good.
Kyrie Irving.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. And Shaq with the slam.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Doncic has got 15 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. Kidd with the steal. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Nobody near Irving. The offensive rebound. Got it off in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Mavericks out
To the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Mavericks call time here.
For your junior defense crew. That was your junior defense crew. Let him hear you.
The Maverick shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Mutombo is out there with Malone, and it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Hardaway, and it's George in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Count it.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Curry against Hardaway. Curry dishes to Olajuwon. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Jordan in the corner. And stolen by Irving. Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. With the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Olajuwon's got his first bucket in this one.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Irving. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Jordan. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Hardaway with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. 20 feet out. And it's Dallas with another. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jordan against Johnson. Back to LeBron. Paul George with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jordan looking around. Looking for George. He gets it there. And he makes that one.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
And Nowitzki with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Jordan finds Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Jordan can't get it to go.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Malone, the pass to Hardaway. Jordan in the corner. Back to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
At the line for Dallas, Michael Jordan.
And the second free throw, good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. There's the feed to Nowitzki. Chamberlain kicks to James. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki for 3. It's hauled in by George. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
6 to shoot. And it's Nowitzki missing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. James fires from way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
"11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway, no good. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke,